ranging from exciting events here at SV to golden retrievers at the Boston Marathon. Paris Hilton and Pittsburgh Sports. My name is Gavin Kress.
And I'm Jake Manson. Hundreds of golden retrievers gathered at the Boston Marathon on April 14th to honor Spencer, the official Boston Marathon dog. The Massachusetts Golden Retriever Golden Meetups organized Golden Strong Walk in the Boston Common for the first time last year, and during this event got to meet the marathon runners as well. This is the second year the Golden Strong Meetup was held before the iconic marathon. Every Golden Retriever attends the meetup, and there is an honor, and they honor the late Spencer. He was a 13-year-old therapy dog who has been cheering on Boston Marathon runners with the bright blue Boston Strong flag since 2015. Then in 2022, Spencer was recognized as the official Boston Marathon dog after completing cancer treatment. Unfortunately, Spencer died just a year later after battling cancer for the second time. Spencer was so beloved that he was honored with his very own statue earlier this year, right along the marathon route, where he greeted runners for years. The statue depicts Spencer for the Golden Retriever holding a Boston Strong flag in his mouth. Now, this statue has become a place where Golden Retrievers and owners attending the meetup take pictures. Excuse me.
In more local news, two Pittsburgh sports legends, Andrew McCutchen and Sidney Crosby, have broken two major landmarks in their respective sports. Andrew McCutchen has hit his 300th career home run against the Philadelphia Phillies. With the home run, the Pirates earned their 8th road victory, which is the most in the league currently. Not only has he accomplished his 300 home runs, but he has also become the 13th player all-time with 2,000 hits, 400 doubles, 45 triples, 300 home runs, 200 stolen bases. In addition to this longtime Pittsburgh Penguins captain, Sidney Crosby has reached 1,000 career assists. This accomplishment makes him the 14th player all-time to ever reach this accomplishment, and makes him the 7th player in Penguins franchise history to reach this accomplishment. With the help of this outstanding player, the Penguins have been able to make a playoff run late into the season. We are very proud to have these amazing players in Pittsburgh and look forward to the future of our sports rather. Over to you, Jake.
On Monday in Sacramento, California, media personality Paris Hilton testified in a legislative hearing in the support of the bill that advocates to bring more transparency to youth treatment facilities. It aims to pry open information on how short-term residential facilities for youth dealing with substance abuse and behavioral issues use disciplinary methods such as restraints or seclusions against minors. This bill would require such center to notify parents in the state anytime to use restraints or seclusion rooms for minors. Hilton testified in a legislative hearing in support of the bill, detailing her harrowing abuse as a teenager at a facility in Utah. She said, quote, "Our current system designed to reform in some horrific instances does the exact opposite," end quote. Hilton has become a prominent advocate for more oversight and regulation of teen treatment centers after publicly sharing the physical and mental abuse she suffered as a teenager. After the deliberation, the court passed the bill on the same day, which will now have the department regulate the facilities and would be required to make all reports public and updates on a database from a quarterly basis. It would not ban the use of such practices, only making knowledge publicly known.
Moving on to a trial close to home. On Monday, the CHS argument classes participated in a mock trial led by a judge that was played by a lawyer, Mark Del Duca. Del Duca is a criminal defense lawyer who works at the Pittsburgh-based law firm of Shenderovich and Fishman. Previously, Del Duca served with the FBI, starting his career in Stillwater, Virginia, and moving back to his roots in Western Pennsylvania to practice law. Del Duca has been working now with the CHS argument teacher, Ms. Janice Plutnicki, for nearly 10 years as a judge in the mock trial portion of the class. One team from each of the 4 argument classes were chosen to go to trial, each class consisting of approximately 4 teams. On the day of the trials, Monday the 15th, there were 2 trials. In the first trial, the defense was successful in their defense of the fictional Addison Booker. In the second trial, the prosecution successfully pled their case to a jury of students who found the defendant guilty on the charges of conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder. The trial follows the competitive mock trial team's case and is one of the favorite debates of the students of the class all year.
This past weekend, the Seneca Valley Orchestra traveled to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. At Myrtle Beach High School, they performed in an adjudication playing the songs Lullaby and Peer Gynt. They also went to Greensburg, North Carolina, where they participated in a masterclass in College Tour. After the performers enjoyed activities like a Ferris wheel called the Sky Ride, Broadway at the beach, a dolphin cruise, and the medieval times dinner and show, even having several breakers where tripgoers could relax or take a nap. To learn about the trip, we interviewed people from the trip.
I think the point of the trip was to compete and to build like a sense of community within the orchestra. We got superior, we won. So very well. I'm Natalie Wilson and I'm in the regular orchestra. The most shocking moment is when our bus broke down on the side of the highway in West Virginia, and instead of sitting on the bus patiently, we all got out our instruments and were playing together.
Thanks, Natalie. They left Thursday at 3 in the morning and only made it back at 2 in the morning Monday after a bus breakdown 5 hours out. All in all, it was a successful trip and better yet, fun trip for students and staff at LIG.
On Thursday, April 18th, members of the SVTV and many other school districts traveled to Robert Morris University for the DMAC Awards. DMAC stands for Digital Media Arts Consortium. These awards were given out once a year to honor video creators and student journalists from dozens of high schools in Western Pennsylvania and Ohio this year. The students of Seneca Valley took home a slew of awards, including special effects, digital cinema, videos art, documentary, feature package, live event, morning announcements, and stop motion/animation. Categories as well as SVTV member Caleb McGill taking home a Founders Award for his contributions to SVTV over the past 4 years. This total of 9 plaques, including 2 Best in categories, puts Seneca Valley among the most awarded schools in this contest. SVTV is proud of all of its talented and hardworking students, if their award was awarded or not.
Finishing the show off, we have some important news about changes being made in the district. On Monday, April 15th, the Seneca Valley School Board came to a $20,000 agreement with Arterra. Next school year, all grade levels K through 12 will be able to have VR and AR experiences brought into the classroom. VR, or virtual reality, is a stimulant that allows people to immerse themselves to interact in a 3D environment, while AR, or augmented reality, is a way to add digital elements over real-world objects with limited interaction. Sean McCarty, assistant the superintendent of elementary education, states that, quote, you know when we talk about jobs that haven't even been created yet, this prepares students for the future, end quote. Classes involving both VR and AR will be available in the intermediate high school and will be involved in elementary education.
That is all the stories we have for you tonight, Seneca Valley. We hope you enjoyed watching, and we will be back here at the same time next week. Once again, I'm Gavin Kress.
And I'm Jake Manson. Have a good weekend, SV.
Oh, I don't want to ride on your shoulders and put you in the